Hey y'all, if you watched the last couple of my videos, you already know what time it is. At the beginning of all my videos, I like to shout out one of my supporters' businesses. So in this video, I want to give a shout out to my girl Jada Hubert's business. She has a nail business and y'all, she's bomb with it. This is her nail page on Instagram and y'all, she's cold. She does press-ons, and if you're in the St. Louis area, she'll do your nails in person. If y'all hit her up on Instagram and let her know that TupacTaj sent you, you get $5 off your order. And her prices are already pretty cheap, so she's really cutting y'all a deal with this $5 off, and I don't know how long it's gonna last. So make sure y'all go copy some Jadazzle nails, and thank you, Jada, for your support. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Judge you like that, 'cause you're made for it, they don't like that. Why would they say that? They just wanna see you down. Goes around, comes back 100 rounds. What's up, y'all? It's your girl TupacTaj back again with another video, and I decided to do this video because I get a lot of questions from people who are thinking about doing the big chop or thinking about cutting their hair or going natural or whatever. And so I just want to tell you guys some things that I wish I would have prepared myself for before I went natural. So let's talk about it. I want to first start off by saying a lot of you guys come to me saying, I want to do the big chop or I want to cut my hair, but I'm so scared. It'll never grow as fast as yours did. My hair would never be like yours. My curl pattern will not be cute. Just speaking so negatively about your hair. So first of all, we need to change the way we think. If you think it, if you speak it, if you believe it, it's going to happen. So most of you guys who think like that, it's going to happen because you already think like that. Does that make sense? Like, I hope it makes sense. So stop speaking negatively. We need to change the way we think about things because you're not going to get anywhere in life thinking negatively. So let's change our mindset. Let's start there. You never know how something is going to turn out until you try it. So I challenge you to just do it like Nike. You know what I'm saying? Boy, anyway, I will say don't do it if you're not prepared for what comes with it. So I'm going to tell you guys a lot of things that I did not know before I went natural. And it's not to scare you guys or to make you be like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. But it's just to tell you the reality of things. Because going natural is not easy, especially in the beginning. And that brings me to my first point. When you cut your hair, you're probably going to be sad. You're probably going to cry. Me, personally, when I cut my hair, I probably cried for like 3 days straight.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Sad times. It's just because when you're used to having your hair a certain type of way for so long and you cut it, it's just like a big change and you're like, whoa, like I'm not used to this. And me, I was sad because like I can't, flip my hair no more. I can't walk around, I'm bald headed basically, like dang. But you got to think of the end result and you got to think about how it's going to be, once it grows out. Always keep that in mind. That's what I had to do. Number 2, you will probably get negative feedback from people. People will probably make jokes about you. People will call you bald-headed. People will say negative things because, they don't have the courage to do it. So you're going to hear negative things from people. Now, I'm not going to say that it's all going to be negative because I had a lot of people that were like, oh my gosh, your hair is so pretty once I cut it, like giving me positive feedback. But there were also a lot of people that made jokes. There were people that called me bald-headed, told me I look like a little boy. And it was really, really tough. Also, when I cut my hair, there were a lot of people that were like, oh my God, I'm so mad at you. Why would you do that? Why would you cut your hair? It was so long. And like, I didn't realize how much my hair, what's on my head, affected other people. Like, I was so confused. So just be ready for what people have to say because people are going to have their opinions. People are going to say what they feel. So just be ready for what they have to say. Take in what they say and just brush it off your shoulders. Because at the end of the day, those same people are going to be the people that are coming to you for advice when it starts growing out. So just keep that in mind. Number 3, you'll probably not be 100% comfortable being yourself anymore. And what I mean by that is when I went natural, like I was scared to go around people because I was like, what are they going to think like when they see my new hairstyle and see that, I don't have the same hair that I used to? What are people going to think? So like I would kind of try to avoid people because I didn't want to hear what people had to say. So if you're anything like me, you may not be comfortable being yourself anymore. Number 4, you will have less versatility with your hair in the beginning. You're not going to have very much to do with your hair. Like it's going to be same old for not long, but it's going to be same old for a while. So, if you want, you can switch it up with wigs or, braids or whatever. But as far as just wearing your natural hair out, you're not going to have a lot of versatility. Number 5, a lot of people think that, when you cut your hair, you ain't gonna have to do nothing to it. That's a lie. When you cut your hair, you're still gonna have to maintain it. You're still gonna have to take care of it. You're still gonna have to do things to make sure that it stays healthy if you want healthy hair. So that whole, you know, cutting your hair is so much more easier, that's a lie. Number 6, when your hair starts growing out, you're gonna get to a stage where it starts being really awkward. So like it's almost gonna be like you don't want to wear it down, but you can't really put it up because it doesn't look right, and it's just like a really awkward stage. But that stage doesn't last long, but it is gonna be a stage where, you know, you don't really know what to do with it anymore. And when I went through that stage, it was during 2017, and I just wore wigs all the time. Number 7, your curl pattern will change over time. Like as your hair starts growing out, it's gonna change. Because when I first went natural, my curl pattern was completely different than it is now. If you watch my first video, my natural hair transformation, you'll know it's completely different than it used to be. So yes, your curl pattern is going to change as you go through your natural stage. Number 8, natural products are expensive. And I did not realize how expensive they were until I started buying them. Like, dang, one jar for $20? Like, dang, it's just really expensive. Like, I was not expecting that. And in the beginning, you're gonna wanna be a hair junkie. When you go to the store, you're gonna see products and you're like, I wanna try that. And you're kinda gonna have to try a lot of products just to figure out what is good for your hair and what's not. So you're gonna spend a lot of money on hair products. Sorry to tell you. So I know now you're probably thinking, so why would I want to cut my hair and go through all that? It's not all bad. I promise it's not all bad. And it is so worth it. In the beginning, when I first cut my hair, one thing that I do miss is that I didn't have to do much to it in the beginning. All I would do is wake up in the morning, spray my hair with some water, put some moisturizer on it, and go. And I do miss that a lot. Also, it's so worth it when it starts growing back. Like once you start seeing your hair growing, it's like, oh my gosh, like I'm so happy I cut it. You're gonna be so excited because like you didn't expect your hair to do what it's doing. Now, even though in the beginning when you cut your hair, you may not have the best confidence about yourself. You may have days where you feel down. Eventually, your confidence will boost because you did something that you never thought you would do. And it's going to make you feel like you can conquer anything. Like you cut your hair and you went through all that and now you're thriving. So I definitely encourage anybody that's thinking about big chopping or going natural or whatever to do it because it's so worth it. It really is worth it. You don't want to get older and wish that you would have cut your hair when you were younger. So just go ahead and get it over with. Just do it. If you're looking for a sign to do it, this is your sign to do it. You never know the outcome until you do it. Just do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, leave me a blue heart in my comment section. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one.